Pues hola chicos, buenos días, buenas tardes o buenas noches cuando nos estéis viendo. Bienvenidos a otra entrevista. Hoy estamos aquí con Marcela, participante del Dora 2024. Hi Marcela, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great, especially now hearing you speaking Spanish, which is the most beautiful language in the world. And the way you say my name, please say it again.
I tell Marcela because
Oh.
I think oh my god, oh my god,
I'm
oh my
sorry, I
god.
lost you a bit.
Yeah, it was my Wi-Fi. I'm going to change to another Wi-Fi and I'm going to start again.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Okay, right now?
Yeah.
Right now? Okay, it seems it's
Yeah.
okay. Oh my god, so
Yeah.
sorry. Well, I'm going to start again in order to do the interview. ¿Vale?
Yeah.
Bueno chicos, bienvenidos otro día más a esta maravillosa entrevista. Hoy estamos aquí con Marcela. I know that is not how you pronounce your name, but in Spain we have also the name Marcelo, so that's why I'm pronouncing it like that.
I absolutely love it. I love
How
the
do
way
you
you
pronounce
pronounce it.
Marcela? Marcela? How do you pronounce?
In English is Marcela, but in Croatian is Marcela.
Marcela. Okay,
Yeah.
so in Spanish it would be Marcela.
Marcela. I love it.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it. Love it.
So she's trying to represent Croatia this year. She's competing in the Dora 2024, and she's right here with us today in order to talk about her song, about her performance, and all the things about that. First of all,
Yeah.
how are you today?
I'm great. It's a nice day in Zagreb, so and I'm also very excited to talk to you. And so it's a nice day.
Mhm. So I have to say to you that you are one of the favorites in order to win. So do you really feel the pressure? Because right now, not in Croatia, but internationally, you are the first one in order to win the
That's
Dora.
crazy.
So
I really have to say that blew me away because, of course, I mean, you are hoping to get good reactions, but yeah, when I saw that Gasoline is on the first place, I was like, this is crazy. And of course there is a certain pressure before Dora, but of course now that I'm hearing all the reactions, everyone has like a higher expectations, and of course that is some added pressure with that.
yeah, I have to say to you one thing that I was wondering right now. You have like a hairstyle very similar that Loreen has, or it's just my feeling?
No, yeah, I'm hearing the comparison with Loreen quite often, and I do have to say that that's quite flattering because she's just gorgeous and amazing. So when I see it first, when I heard a comparison, I was like, really? Wait, what? I don't see
Yeah.
it. But now, like, I really am like thankful for that. I would say that it's mostly because of the hairstyle.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean. I don't know. I just I'm really happy that's the artist and a woman that everyone is comparing me with. So
So talking about Gasoline, that is your song for this Dora's entry. Why
yeah.
did you decide to enter with that song, and why this year?
Yeah, a very good question. And I do have to say that already for a couple of years, I was, planning on applying for Dora. And that is my, dream and wish for a very long time. And I knew that that's going to happen as soon as I have the song. And why Gasoline? I mean, that is just a feeling that you have once you create the song. I do have to say, while writing this song, as soon as we had the chorus and the production done, it was just we looked at each other and we said, okay, this is the song. We have the song. And I remember having the demo version, coming back home after the writing session. I lay down in my bed. I was listening back to what we created, and I had goosebumps in the sense that that was the moment where I could envision myself not just on Dora but on Eurovision, and I knew, like, like it has to happen with this song. It's really a feeling.
And you tell me right now that you were writing the song. So I want to ask you if the song was written just for the Dora, or you were written for your album or your EP, and after that you choose the song because you really thought that it was the one that has to go to the Dora.
Every writing session always starts with, like, let's make just an amazing epic song. But
Mhm.
writing for Eurovision and Dora was something that it was constantly in the back of my mind, and something that I strive to. It was just a higher goal. And I do have to say that, Gasoline, it's a song that I really see on Eurovision, but it is my sound. It is who Marcela is. Even
Mhm.
without Eurovision or Dora, it would be on my album. It would be a single, and of course, I think every writing session was like, maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one.
Well, right now in the Dora we have the semifinals back.
Yeah.
So, are you really feel the pressure in order to go to the final, or as you are the favorite, you are like very relaxed in order to do your performance, and it's like, oh, I am already in the final, so.
Oh, no, 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 not at all. I do feel the pressure. Absolutely. And, the pressure and the nerves are just building up closer to the date. But of course, I mean, we are having a lot of preparations. There will be a lot of rehearsals, and yeah, I'm very happy that that semifinals are back, because I think that that's just a great opportunity to, showcase two times, and maybe by first time performing, gaining maybe even new fans when they see you live. Of
Mhm.
course, now it's a bit difficult because you need to go to the finals. But I mean, I'm a fan of Dora, and a longer the period of Dora is, the more fun it is.
Talking about Dora and Eurovision, do you have a favorite song of Croatia in Eurovision? Do you have really one song that you would tell, oh, I love this one?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I mean, I do have a lot of songs that I really, really like, from like, Croatia presenting us on Eurovision. I don't know if I have really my favorite one. I know that I
Mhm.
was really excited about Albina with TikTok song. I really
Oh, that
thought that
was
that's such a,
amazing.
yeah. I think it was such a fresh pop song. So it's like a modern production, and the whole live show and everything. I really enjoyed that performance, and the song. I mean, I still like to hear it back. From a older back in the days, I do have to say that, Maria Magdalena by Doris
Oh.
Dragovic. That's a legendary song here, and she was just, I was a little girl, and I admire her so much. She was just, like a goddess on that stage. So, and little me was just singing that song every day in my bedroom. So, yeah, yeah.
And not from Croatia, but from the whole Eurovision. Do you have a favorite in the other countries that are not Croatia?
Yeah, I do. I do. I really do have. I'm a huge Eurovision fan, and I follow it every year, religiously.
Yeah.
But currently my favorite act from Eurovision is Måneskin with Zitia Boni.
Um,
I'm completely obsessed with that band. I'm so happy that I discovered them through Eurovision. They are currently my one of my favorite bands, and I follow them. And Damiano's voice and charisma is just amazing, and the whole band is just, top notch. I was on their live concert, so I love them
oh my
even
god.
more. I do have to say that Duncan Lawrence with Arcade, amazing song, beautiful song. His voice, and yeah, just great. Months with Heroes. I mean,
Oh.
ah, ah, live performance, those visuals, that catchy chorus, amazing. And I love both of the songs from Loreen, Tattoo and Euphoria. It's if someone asks me which one I prefer more, I cannot tell. Like, I really cannot, because
Yeah.
both of the songs are so amazing. And I don't know. I do have some of the favorites as well that didn't win. For example, like Mahmoud with Soldi. Um,
Yeah.
Such a bop of a song. Oh, love it. Yeah, so
So
those I could go on and on.
yeah, you told me that you are such a huge Eurovision fan. So that's why I want to ask you if you just watch the final, the grand final, or you watch also the semifinals as well.
Oh, yeah, I watched the whole thing. Semifinals, finals. I have my voting system. I
Oh,
even
how is your voting system? How do you do your voting system?
literally I started that with my father. It's a piece
Uh-huh.
of paper and we have a scoring, board. And basically my father and me, we are competing against each other. Who's going to guess who's going to the finals? And then
Oh,
on the finals, who's going to win, which place and everything. I told you religiously I'm following it. So it's the
oh
whole
my
thing. I
God.
always, yeah. And if I'm not with my family, I always, make like a party in my apartment. I invite friends, and
Yeah.
then I ask them to not talk during the songs.
I really understand you. I really had that feeling as well. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now be quiet. We are all together,
Be
but
quiet.
now
I
we
have been listening to this song during the
yeah,
whole process because I
yeah,
also watched the national final. But be quiet because I want to listen to the 40th time to them right now.
exactly, exactly. I in some, like, if I have my like favorites, I literally for those 3 minutes I don't breathe. I'm just like, and I'm going with them through the like all the performance. So yeah, that's how big of a fan I am.
Yeah, Eurovision and also Dora are contests that you have to not only sing live but also transmit or say something to the camera. So, how did you
Yeah.
feel to sing to a camera and people seeing the show at home and not seeing to an audience? That is the thing that I think that you are most used to.
Yeah, it's a very good point, and I think it's quite important to be aware that it's really mostly a TV show. So it is,
Mhm.
you need to transfer that euphoria, that energy that you have in that like hall or venue on television. So I think it's just also a lot of practice and rehearsals with the camera as well, and knowing how to how to say that the moments where you need to interact the camera and things like that. It's just a lot of work and preparations.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Talking
yeah,
about your song about gasoline, how are you preparing to that performance? Are you jogging? Are you running on hills, maybe like Chanel did in the past in Spain? Or how are you preparing in order? Because I don't know if you are going to just sing. I think that you are going to dance. That's my thing that
yeah,
I'm supposing that. So
yeah.
and with gasoline, I think that there is going to be fire. I suppose it
Mm-hmm,
has to be
mm-hmm.
fire.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. I can say that it will be, energetic, and there will be some fire for sure. And I do have to say that the song is quite challenging vocally, and also, it's up tempo, and there's, as I like to say, not much space to breathe. So definitely, I'm preparing. I'm going to the gym. I'm running. I'm trying to, every time when I sing the song, I'm trying to, like even jump, or you just have a lot of movement. I'm starting now with choreography, and of course there will be some dancing. But it's really important that I'm in shape for this song. So yeah, a lot of preparations.
Yeah, that seems amazing. So
Yeah,
we really want to see what you do in the Dora. We will be seeing that. If we
yeah.
continue with the interview, I have asked you a lot of things, but I really want to focus in your writing in the songs you do. What are your biggest inspirations, or the maybe the artists or the things that you think about when you write, or maybe if you
Mhm.
have some artists in inspiration, maybe you like how some artist writes, or in
Yeah,
order to write your
absolutely.
own songs.
Yeah, yeah, I do have a lot of inspiration from other artists, and I do have to say, one of the biggest inspiration is definitely Pink. I would say
Oh,
vocally and just as a powerhouse and as a performer and as a songwriter. I'm a huge fan of her, and she was really, she still is my idol, and kind of a reason why I even started as a, as a singer and as a performer.
mhm.
Nowadays, I really get a lot of inspiration from, for example, band Imagine Dragons. I love their like pop, big sound, the influence of a bit of an edge and rock, and their production is amazing, and also songwriting. I'm a big fan of new Miley Cyrus and everything what she's
Oh,
doing. She's such a power lady, and her songs and the lyrics and everything, I'm getting like she's a huge inspiration
mhm.
today. And I always tend to, write from a personal perspective. It has to be something that, or is something that I went through, or something that just resonates with me, and that I can, like,
Mhm.
how to say that, just share that emotion, yeah, through my songs, and just have like a strong message. I think something, I like to call my sound pop in a leather jacket, because I'm
Oh,
yeah, because I come from a rock band and rock background. I'm a huge fan of rock music, but I also now see myself more in a pop direction. So I just try to put that bit of a rockish, edgy influence. So that's why I like pop, but in a leather jacket.
yeah, pop rock. Yeah, that seems
Yeah, yeah,
quite good. So
yeah.
this year's Dora is like really good level. What are your thoughts about the rest of the participants in your in this year Dora? Because we know that you are the biggest favorite, but there are other strong competitors as well.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I really have to say that even, that I'm not a part of Dora, that I'm just following this as a fan, I would say that this year Dora is one of the strongest ones that we had lately. I do have to say some of the songs are quite amazing, and I'm happy to discover also some new names, but I'm also super excited to see some bigger names joining Dora.
Mhm.
And as I said, I'm just a huge fan of Dora. And as soon as I'm done with my performance, I'm just gonna turn into a fan and watch it from a fan perspective. And I'm very looking forward to meet all of them and to just hang around and then do the rehearsals together, and just to see how everyone is, going through this process. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's always nicer to talk, to meet someone in person and to see how they are dealing with all the, pressure. But also, I think it's just gonna be a very good time. I really hope so.
As you told right now, you are such a big fan. So are you just like being with the objective of the Dora, or are you as well following the other national finals, the MGP of Norway, or are you just, yeah, I'm going to do the Dora, and after Dora, I'm going to look to the others, or
Yeah,
as you are looking to everything?
I do have to say that I'm always, checking when they're announcing who's representing which country. And I do tend to know all the songs before Eurovision. So I try to be, in loop, and listen to what other countries are doing. And for example, now I know in Serbia they have Eurovisia. I think they were called before Beovisia, but now Eurovisia. And there are some artists that I know personally. And I heard that. I think in a couple of days they will release the songs that will be on the competition, and I cannot wait to hear the whole,
Mhm.
selection. So yeah, I'm following. Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god. I want to know your thoughts about the Benidorm Fest in Spain after we choose the representative as well.
Oh, call me, call me.
Yeah, yeah,
Definitely. I'm sure.
we will write to you. How are your feelings about?
Please do, please do.
We
I'm
want to
excited
know.
to know.
Yeah, yeah. So in order
Definitely.
to finish this interview, I'm going to be closing. I want you to know to I want you to send a message to the people that are going to see this interview. If you want to share something that I have not asked you, if you want to tell everybody to vote for you, to listen to your music, now is your moment. So if you want to say something or anything, you now is your time. So I give to you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But first of all, I just want to say hi to everyone, and thank you for such amazing reactions on Gasoline, and for a big support, and I really hope that I'm, not gonna let you down with my live performance, and I really do hope that even after Dora, no matter the results, you're still gonna follow my music, because I'm not stopping. This is just the beginning. So
Oh
I
my
hope
God.
that Gasoline, and that you will have that song on your playlist, and that you will just have a lot of fun watching Dora.
Mhm. Hope to see you in the pre-Paris all around Europe if you win. Maybe in
Oh,
Spain,
oh, I would
maybe.
absolutely love to. Yeah,
That's an amazing moment because we
yeah,
really love going to that pre-Paris in order to meet the participants in person, because right
yeah.
now with the Spanish one we can do like presential interviews, but I cannot go to Moldova in order to interview somebody that is. So that's
I
why
get it.
we really love that kind of events in order to meet the people that we are talking right now, as you, for example.
Yeah, I would definitely love to. I really hope that that's gonna happen.
Well,
Manifest.
last year Let 3 was in our pre-party in Spain, in Madrid.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Nice, nice. Hey.
So maybe
Ooh.
fingers crossed, and maybe
Yeah.
we will see you there.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
So I'm going to change to Spanish in order to finish this interview. Esto ha sido todo, chicos. Hemos estado aquí con Marcela. Ha sido un placer enorme. Todo el mundo a escuchar su canción Gasoline. Y respecto a nosotros, nos podéis seguir en redes sociales: Twitter, Instagram, ahora también TikTok, Threads, en todos los sitios que queráis. Espero que hayáis disfrutado muchísimo de esta entrevista y nos vemos pronto para más. Y recordad, si os ha gustado el vídeo, le podéis dar a like y os podéis suscribir. ¡Nos vemos! ¡Chao!
Chao, muchas gracias. Chao.
Bad biiru lao.